Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to WFSO Bucks Talk. Oh, but referee ain't out there. But yeah, I'm watching WWE on Real at the same time while I'm talking to you guys about this. I just telling people that's on live right now. About this game. It's like they had it going. Like it fought tooth and nail, and some of the things like both teams wasn't that great on, and it's just like how can you let this go? Like, how do you let this game slip? Especially, bad decision making. Can't defend the three and try to jack up too many threes, especially contested threes that you know you're not going to make. So, yeah, it just getting on my nerves seeing it. But there's something, we're going to talk about afterwards. And plus, we're going to talk about a little bit more about Bogo Bogo Jub Markovich, I should say. I'm gonna get his name right, and I guarantee I will when the summer's over with. Carly, Carly Janet ZAU, welcome to the live. Appreciate it. You guys like want to shout out, just say hi and stuff, and I respond and let you get your little shine. But anyways, we're gonna go to the quarter status. Um, anyways, you got Brooklyn with the mount.
She missed the map.
Oh,
Head down slip.
oh, yes, it did. That's good. It's sometimes good to like rewatch, some of this stuff, so you can be like, oh wow. All right. Like I said, Brooklyn with their highest quarter in the game with 30, and same thing with the Bucks, their highest scoring quarter, 29. So I guess you can kind of tell, how almost awful this game was, and it could have went either way. Then you got, oh yeah, both teams scoring their lowest quarter in the second quarter. 14 Milwaukee, Brooklyn 19. Then got the third quarter with Milwaukee 19, Brooklyn 21, and fourth quarter 28 Milwaukee, 26 Brooklyn. Yeah, it's crazy. All right, now let's go to team status so we can talk about that. Like you see their field goal percentage was not too bad either team, but like with Milwaukee, 35 of 81 with 43%, 33 of 75 from Brooklyn, and 44% from the field. And I think this is probably where they kind of kill the vibe. 3-point shoot a little bit too much, and like they had like decent ball movement in the beginning of the game, but we'll get to turnovers in a bit because it's like typical thing when it comes to the Bucks. But anyways, 15 of 45 with 33% for Milwaukee. Then you got 9 of 26 with 35% from 3-point shooting by Brooklyn. Yeah, that's insane. Free throws, of course, it's like the Bucks don't look like they don't get that many calls when they, attack the paint. Is like whatever. So 5 of 8 from the free throw with 63%. Not that good. 21 to 23 with 91% from the free throw by Brooklyn. Yeah, that's one of the killers. Bucks did out rebound Brooklyn 44 to 32.
That isn't the ultimate Gurney moment that I've ever seen in my life.
Right. Okay, so we know what's ahead of you now.
Pregnancy.
Uh huh. So Milwaukee did good in offensive rebounds, 9 to Brooklyn's 3, which is kind of insane. And they out rebounded Brooklyn on defensive rebounds, 35 to 29. Assists, it was almost there, 25 to Brooklyn's 18. 6 steals by Milwaukee and 11 steals by Brooklyn. So yeah, like I said, turnovers. But Bucks did have 7 blocks, and I bet you Jordan was probably from Pete Nance, and maybe like one from Jericho Sims. Let's see, in Brooklyn with 4 blocks. Like I said, key issue, turnovers. Bucks had 20 and the Nets had 14. Points conceded off of turnovers with Milwaukee was 11, Brooklyn was 10. Fast break points, oh yeah, there were not that many fast break points. Milwaukee 7, Brooklyn 8. Points in the paint. Of course, Brooklyn did better, 36 to 46. And let's see. There we go. At one point, Bucks had the largest lead they had was like 9, and Brooklyn, the largest lead they had was 16. So now let's get to player status, because I believe SYD, I appreciate you liking the live. For you guys that's on on my personal TikTok page, we are doing the giveaway. If we can get to 500 likes, we will do the giveaway, and I will talk about that giveaway, because probably some of y'all probably already know what it is, or some of y'all don't. So I'm going to explain to you guys. If we get to 500, I will explain it. So please hit them likes. Anyways, I guess we're talking about the Bucks first. I don't get why they did, the shortened lineup. Like Denassis and Alex could have played, but like I said, typical Doc Rivers is like, what the heck is going on? Like, just don't get it at all. So, Torian Prince with 16 points, 6 of 15 from the field, 4 of 12 from 3, 11 rebounds, so double-double, 4 assists, but yeah, 3 turnovers. That's insane. 1 block. Let's see. Pete Nance with 8 points, 3-8 from the field, 1-4 from 3, 1-2 from the free throw. 2 rebounds, 6 assists, well, not too bad, and 2 steals and 1 block. Oh wow, the whole starting 5 at least got a block. Okay, that's something. Usman Dane, not a good field goal shooter. Like the same thing with Torian Prince, like field goal rise. It's just like, I'm not saying they hesitate when they shoot. It's just they shoot when they shouldn't. That's one of the issues. Is like they shoot when they wasn't supposed to shoot. Well, like I said, 5 of 12 from the field, 0 of 5 from 3, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, and a whopping 7 turnovers. That's the speed of these young guys have is like, oh yeah, you gotta slow down. You really gotta slow down. Only pick up the pace when you see an opening. But he also had 1 steal and 1 block as well. Jericho Sims with 12 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists. So yeah, he was going. I guess because there was the last game he took the ball to like the other side of the court, and I'm thinking like, oh no, he's gonna get it stolen, but he didn't. So but this game is he only had 2 turnovers, but he had 1 steal and 1 block as well. So close to double for him. And I'm glad he's doing more in the paint as well. So I'm happy about that. Then you have AJ Green with, might as well say with the team high, I don't think no, he didn't have the game high, but he had the team high. 20 points, 6 of 13 from the field, 6 of 12 from three, 2 of 2 from the free throw, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, only 1 turnover, so that's a blessing. And 1 steal. I guess you only can talk about 2 of the players that was playing up from the bench. You got Gary Harris with 7 points, 3 of 9 from the field, 1 of 4 of 3, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, and 2 blocks. Oh wow, that's something. Cormac Ryan, kind of returning home. He is from New York, so he had a lot of friends and family there to see him, so that's good. But 3 of 14 from 14 points, 5 of 12 from the field, 3 of 6 from 3, so looks like that's the only area that he's doing good at. Him and AJ Green. 1 of 2 from the free throw, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, but shockingly, 2 turnovers. Let's see. Okay, now we can go to. Looks like the majority of these players are like, from the G League that they had to call up because, it's just crazy. Travis Scott with 8 points, 3 of 7 from the field, 2 of 3 from 3, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 4 steals, and 1 block. Ouch. EJ Lindo did lead the team, and had the game high points of 21. 7 of 9 from the field, 2 of 3 from 3, 5 of 5 from the free throw, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 steal. Malachi Smith, I think, hopefully I got his name right. 11 points, 4 of 5 from the field, 1 of 1 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal. Then you got Drake Powell, 11 points, 4 of 16 from the field, 1 of 6 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals, and 1 block. Ben Sarf, 19 points, 5 of 13 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3, 9 of 10 from the free throw, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, and 1 block. And let's see, who's worth talking about? Okay, probably 2 players as well. Jalen Wilson with 7 points, 2 of 7 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3, 3 of 4 from the free throw, 1 rebound, 2 assists. And we have Tyson Elite with 9 points, 4 of 13 from the field, 1 of 7 from 3, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. 3 assists. And that's it. Overall, Bucks lost. Final score 90-96. Well, so although the game was kind of like terrible, but they kind of made it interesting. But I think the problem is, I guess they really got to develop some of the young guys, just to calm down, take your time. You know what I mean? Yeah, take your time. Anyways, so Brooklyn leads, the season series 2-1. Of course, Milwaukee won the first one. That was in a few days after. I think it was the day after Thanksgiving, I believe. Anyway, that 116-99. Then of course in Brooklyn, Bucks lost 82-127. Then you got this game. 90-96. So, of course, their final game against each other in the season is this Friday back in Milwaukee, and me and the missus will be there, so should be fun. And yes, 6:30 game start for this game. That's crazy. In their next game and the final game between them and this team, Detroit. Which right now, they're the number 1 seed in the East. So, so Detroit we facing tomorrow. I think it's the same time game start, I believe. But anyways, let's go to standings and let's go to stats. Ooh, I didn't mean schedule. My bad. I did not mean to do that. So let's go standings. There we go. Let's see. Oh wow. Okay, so this has turned to something different. Okay, so you got the Pistons. Of course, best team in the East. Then you got Boston. You got the Knicks up there, and Cleveland. That's kind of rounding out your top four teams in the East. Then you got Atlanta. You know, once they was up, then it was down. Now they're up. Then Toronto. Then Philly. You know, although they was losing, they literally kind of moved up because they was like kind of down at one point. So they're seventh. Orlando is in got the eighth seed, and Charlotte is in ninth, and I guess Miami had clinched to be in the play-in tournament. So yeah, so they really had to fight for getting the playoffs like they did last year, and you know, surprisingly, I think it was the same seed last year, and they managed to get into the playoffs. So anything can happen. And of course, you know the original Milwaukee, Chicago, Brooklyn Pacers, and Wizards eliminated from playoff contention. And you got the Wizards with the worst record in the NBA, I believe. Yeah, they got the worst record in the NBA. So you know it's probably going to be between them, Pacers, and Brooklyn for maybe for the top three picks in the draft, but you know how NBA try to fix things. The Wizards may not even get that number one pick, and you know it's been proven before. So, but then again, like look at Milwaukee the last time they had like the number one pick. They was like 30-46, I believe. What was it like? They was 30 and something. But you know, managed to end up getting the number one pick, and they was not bound to get the number one pick, but they ended up doing it. So, like I said, I don't think Milwaukee gonna end up magically get the number one pick this year. They probably gonna end up either be getting the 10th pick or the ninth pick. So, which just still ain't bad. Anyways, Thunder, of course, best team in the NBA. Spurs, right there. And the funny thing is, I think it's gonna be up to let's see, 62-16. So that's 78. So yeah, the Thunder got 4 games left, and I think the Spurs got like either no, they got 3 games left. Okay, so it could happen, it could switch, the Spurs end up suddenly out of nowhere, get the number one seed. So, yeah, it's very close. Of course, Denver, then you got the Los Angeles Lakers, then you got Houston, of course, clinched the playoff berth. Then Minnesota and Phoenix, of course, they're guaranteed being in the postseason, but depends where they're going to land. So, and I guess, because they didn't label Phoenix Sun as like in the play-in tournament, but I guess there's still like a few games left between them two, so anything can happen. So then you got the Clippers, of course, guaranteed they're going to be in the play-in. Portland and Golden State as well. And of course, the rest, Pelicans, Mavericks, Grizzlies, Kings, and oh wow. So the Kings and Jazz, they really dropped. So, and Jazz may get they might end up getting, the 4th pick. So we'll see, because like I said, it's gonna be a slim chance that Milwaukee will get the Jazz's 2nd round pick this year. Who knows? So there's that, and like I said, let's go to stats. We're gonna. Excuse me.
2025 you went to 2024 you went to SummerSlam, right?
Let's see. It was 23 or, let's see, 23 or 24. Let's see. Yeah.
2024.
Well, I think 2023 was in Cleveland before they went to New York. Well, New Jersey. Yeah, because I think 2024 was Cleveland. 2023 was in Detroit. Yeah, that kind of makes sense.
Yeah, it was in Detroit. It was 2023.
Okay.
Has it really been 3 years since you went to SummerSlam?
Yeah. And 3 years later, we're going to be going this year in Minneapolis.
Well, you are. I'm going to hang out with my bestie. So, I mean, there we are.
Yeah, she might end up going to need you, being around her, as you know.
But we don't need to talk about that on air.
Okay, yeah. After air, I'll, talk to you about it more. Let's see. Hey, when they do this, but anyways, of course, Giannis with 28 points a game. Kevin Porter Jr., if y'all didn't hear about it, he had a season-ending surgery in his knee. So, for probably that surgery, he'd probably be out, like maybe 2 to 3 months. But I don't think that matters anyway, as long as he'll be ready by, during the I'll keep it. Let's see. Before the preseason, they had their open invitation, for like open practice or something like that. Just put it that way. Because normally, around September, like teams can have like open practice, or whatever, before they go with the preseason training or whatever you want to call it. Don't know what's going on with Ryan Rollins. Don't know why he's out, but he plays 73 games, so he's more than eligible to win the most improved player of the year. So he can probably still win that. Okay, Bobby Porter for 67 games. He still could be eligible to win on Sixth Man of the Year if they don't penalize the Bucks because of their record, which the NBA is known to do, which just kind of crazy. Let's see. Kuzma, 13 points a game. Did a little bit better this year in scoring than he did last year. So, yeah, not too bad. 12 points a game for Turner and Coleman Ryan, although he played 7 games so far. 11 points per game. Usman James, the same thing, 11 points per game. Cam, I'm sorry, I just feel so bad for Cam Thomas. They just got rid of him. Which I understand why, but I'm still saying, like, still. Come on, y'all. And, we know the deal from there. Of course, it's sad that, we got a big guy like Miles Turner and you still got Giannis leading the team in rebounds with 10 rebounds a game. That's insane. You got Kevin Porter Jr. still leads the team in steals, blocks, of course. Miles Turner with nearly 2 a game. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So, before we go on, there's 2 things I'm going to talk about. So, let's see if it's still there. Oh, no, it's not. They talked to, I don't know if it was the General Center or somebody was talking to Doc Rivers earlier today that, okay, sorry, I'm not trying to show, like, anything, like, do not trade him. The Bucks made it clear how much they believe in Ryan Rollins. So maybe it was Bucks Nation that I saw it on. Let me see. Because I'm sorry, but no, I'm looking at Bucks. Yeah, it's on Bucks Nation. So I look at Bucks Nation, and sometimes the fans just get they're
Too much.
yeah, they're too much. They're too much. You know, they lose a game. Oh, fire him, trade him. Like, calm down now. I can understand you making your complaints around this time of the season, but
They're saying it on week 2. Aren't they? They're like week 2 of the season.
yeah,
Like,
yeah, because like they expecting the team to be undefeated. Like, seriously
in an
now.
ideal world, yeah, come on now, we all want that, but
Well,
we live in the real world, so
yeah,
here we are.
and we know it's not going to happen. So, for y'all's watching live, I'm going to read it to y'all because the ones that see like watching pre-recorded on YouTube, this is what he said. I guess he interviewed with Clutch Points. So this is crazy. I had 7 grandkids now, and it kills me every time I miss grandparents' day in school. It's probably time to go see them more. So I'll let you figure out the rest. That's on when he'll be done coaching.
But
So
my thing is, as I said to you, we can sit here and hear that from a grandparent standpoint. Because that time we have with Jace, oh my God. It doesn't matter if it's something as simple as him choosing a cereal and it's like, well, what cereal do you want? Pink one?
yeah,
Red one? The chocolate one? You
Yeah.
know, as something as simple as a bowl of cereal with your grandkid is just chef's kiss.
yep,
So from us being grandparents, I can see how that is luring.
right.
Because I'll be damned if I'm missing any of Jace's grandparents' days at school. You, me, Lee, and Jace's Oompa and Fluffy. You know, we'll
Yeah.
all be there.
Oh yeah, yeah, no doubt.
So we get that totally.
Right.
And I want him to have that because those memories with your grandkids, oh, ain't nothing like it.
Right, exactly. So it looks like majority of y'all, probably myself too, will get their wish and probably thinking like, thinking he's gonna be done. And matter of fact, he does have one more year left in his contract, which is next season. So maybe he'll just retire early and just go out like that and just like being in the Hall of Fame and just end it from there.
I mean, what a way seriously to end your career
Yeah.
is to retire and be entered in the Hall of Fame. That seriously to me is it. Do you know what I mean? When they say we're putting you in the Hall of Fame, okay, I'm done. You can't give me any more.
And
I'm done.
especially like ending your coaching career where you played college at.
Right.
So, yeah, it's a win-win scenario. So it's like, that's if it does, then yeah, they're gonna be looking for a good coach, and the media is like some of the media is like all on it, not like the big media is like sports news like ESPN or FS1 or anything like that. They're not on it, but there's just other people that's just on it, like the coach from Memphis when he got fired, he may be the top pick for the Bucks to get for the head coach, since he was, and I didn't even realize this, he was part of the Bucks organization as an assistant coach when they had that big breakout year when they went to the Eastern Conference Finals, won the first 2 games, then they ended up losing 4 straight to Toronto. Yeah, so and plus he led the team to NBA championship with Denver a few years back. So yeah, you got that pedigree, and plus maybe opportunity they can win it again. You never know. But yeah, like I said, most majority of y'all y'all gonna get what y'all want with that, and like I said, me too. But if I was smart enough, this is me if I'm like upper management. I would say, yeah, your coaching days is done, but we want you like be in the front office or something. Like maybe, assistant GM or president of basketball operations. Assembling the team is good on him, and he's good at it. But just coaching wise, no. And especially like all the rumors we hear about like him, talking down, some of his players, like, Google me, because that was out today. Like, especially
And if that's the attitude you're having, now it is time to retire.
exactly. And the thing was, he was like calling, Kevin Porter Jr. and Ryan Rollins, shelf his players, and Kyle Kuzma, backed them up. Which I can understand, on and off, it like with Ryan Rollins, because there's like majority of the times he like more of a scorer than a passer, but he can score, pass, play defense. So he got all that traits, but it's just like I know I've been saying it through like all the videos that I want Ryan Rollins, to pass more. Like the same thing I be on Giannis, like I want him to pass more too. And when Giannis, get triple doubles, majority of the time they win games. So, like I said, something to work on. And yeah, I want Doc gone. I want Craig Butler gone, and the other people that Doc, hired with his coaching staff when they did like his full year one last season. So yeah, what I mean. But yeah, I think it's time, and they need to go to a new direction. Okay, so
And you know what? It's okay to do that too.
yeah.
The audience hears music. I was
Did I spell it? Oh, okay, yeah, I did spell it right. Okay, Bojo Dub Markovich. So update on him. They had a game like this past weekend, and he didn't play. So didn't know what's going on with that. Don't know, because I guess the European Basketball League is different than the NBA. So, and the funny thing is, I think somebody said it. I forgot who played in like in the Europe League and then went back to the NBA saying, in the European League, it's harder to score than in the NBA. Maybe so. But anyways, let's talk about his game. Well, for them, for us it was yesterday, and for them it may be like a day or two ago. 103-98 is his team won. Bogo Dub Markovich ended up leading the team with 30 points, 3 assists, and 10 rebounds. So he had a double-double. And I know people wondering like, why are you on the Bogo Dub Markovich watch? I see him as a future in the NBA when it comes to the Bucks. Yeah. So, like I said, most likely, I see it in like the games he played. Like every time, he plays, like he scored at least like 15 or more. But although, the team right now is like got like a losing record, but still, he is that good of a player in my opinion. That's what I think. So, like I said, hope he be back in the summer league. Showing what he's learned from being like overseas, and when you come back to Milwaukee, they can sign him to a contract. But I know they're gonna end up like with the game plan, what the Bucks should be doing the all season. Wherever their draft pick is, because most likely, from what it seems like, it's gonna be a point guard. Which I was like so against. Like I'm kind of against it, but they probably need that true like point guard that that can at least like dribble the ball and can take care of the ball and don't make like crazy mistakes. Like I said, I thought they had that in Mark Sears, but he was good, but they decided just give him like a G League contract instead of the two-way. And earlier in the season, the games he proved like he was that good. But I guess Bucks had other plans. Because right now they still got a two-way spot open. So I don't think they're gonna use it for the rest of the season, but it'll probably be like the off season they're gonna do it, or they probably will sign somebody for like multi like 2 years for the G League contract, probably towards the end of this season, which they can do. So wouldn't be surprised they do it like the last game of the season when they do it when they go against Philadelphia on Sunday. So Yeah, like I said, all season moves they should do. Worry about where draft you're going to be in. Do that. Free agency hits. Don't you can resign majority. Let's see, they got Ryan Reynolds on lock, so he's not going anywhere. Same thing, AJ Green. Now I know they got the decision with Giannis, like if they're gonna like keep him or gonna trade him, but Giannis did say like he wants to stay in Milwaukee and win another championship. So, but yeah, it is kind of like the management's fault for like putting in some of the wrong pieces in, or putting the right pieces in, but it just didn't work out like that. But yeah, I'm trying to think. So they will have cash to spend, so they can't be on like a pussycat and try to come in like as a tiger and don't do it. Yeah. So yeah, most like. Oh, sorry. She gonna probably do that all night. But
Me just falling asleep another.
like what the hell? But anyways, so yeah, like see who you get in the draft. Bring them to work out with and see like who you think will fit this team the most. But after today, no, not after today, but after the draft pick, then you got your free agency. So are you going to keep Kevin Porter Jr., which I think they should? You got Ousmane Dane that will be a restricted free agent. What else? You do got your free agent. You got Gary Trent. Like I said, they should keep on a little bit of a longer contract. Oh no, Gary Trent Jr. got a player option, so either he opt in or opt out. You never know. But then again, yeah, he was kind of done dirty by Doc Rivers this season. So no, what else to do? There are a few more. I think Jericho Sims got a player option too. Like I said, I was hoping all last offseason that they was going to keep him. So yeah, he did have a rough start, but more and more he would start building up, and with Doc Rivers using this crazy like small ball lineup, that didn't help nothing. So some of the lineups he's creating like late in the season, which was too late. So yeah, that some of it was starting to work out, although it didn't look right. But yeah, you shut down your point guards, your two point guards that actually like combo guards, and you don't have a true point guard that can like take care of the ball. So defense, rebounding, and I think it was one more thing that they needed to fix. I'm trying to think, what was it? I said defense, new coaches, of course. Okay, and yeah, what else? Oh God, I can't even think. But anyways, okay, I got 5% on left on this other phone, so I gotta hurry up. But I will do like a complete video on like what the Bucks need to do all season. That's just some of the things I think they should do, so far. So, most likely I just think, we'll just talk about it like after the season's over. Like I'll try to find a time and all that just to do it. So, stay tuned. But anyway, guys, I think that's pretty much it. For those who still stayed on, watch, the whole show. Although the missus said, "God bless you." Although well, it's been like 42 minutes on most of these. So yeah, crazy enough. Thank you guys that's watching on Facebook Live on WFSO Radio Network. Don't know when the next time we'll go live, but we'll just wait and see on Facebook Live. So anyways, thank you guys on Facebook. Also, can't have that happen. Like and subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. When we get there, we will start doing giveaways, prizes and stuff like that. So, come on, give us to 1,000. And guys on TikTok, we didn't get to 500 likes this time, so maybe next time we will. We'll see. And maybe I'm gonna try to spread the word more about WFSO Radio Network just to people watch live. So, anyways, check out the website WrestlingFansSpeakOut.weebly.com.
Wanted to make up for the Mania match.
No, for
Bang. He felt he owed Cody that.
okay. So
The only thing left to was to determine how and when we were going to get John Cena back over to being classic babyface John Cena.
yeah, it was your big mistake for turning him heel, especially trying to.
They could have. Let me start again. It was the wrong time to do it.
Mm-hmm.
They had the perfect opportunity where if they had done it, it would have made sense. And that was about 4 years ago.
Yeah,
And it would have made sense.
exactly.
But to choose it as his way to go out, it didn't work.
Right.
Turn back babyface somewhere in August because Cody now is in trouble, and the guy that actually saves him is John Cena.
Ooh.
Under the
Sorry, it just cracked a knuckle. But anyways, we want to thank our sponsors, Midwest Wrestling Collectibles, also Great Scott Sports Cards. All the information is on our sponsor page, and also we are proud sponsors of Maddie's Mary, Maddie'sMary.org. If you want to donate, something to help,
Please donate.
We didn't know at the time Cody
We've
was
lost so much stuff.
Oh yeah, especially the flood we had
We
this
had a
weekend.
flood.
So,
We lost stuff.
the Cody going away thing changes.
Right.
I have pictures.
Oh yeah.
Australia to shoot street fight.
So you have a chance. There's QR code there. Just donate wherever you can. So
I grew up playing the character.
please.
So they kind of
Also, we're a proud sponsor of Phoenix Pro Wrestling. They do have a show on the 25th, and tickets are cheap too. So go see it in Wisconsin. Huh?
I said like their mama.
Wow. I ain't saying nothing. But
Hey,
anyways,
we're in wrestling mode. You know I'd never be a face when it comes to local wrestling.
a good face turn
Oh.
should be something you're feeling.
okay, so guys, thank you for watching. For ones that still with us, until the next video, man up, woman up, face up. Check on your mental health. And while the missus says, so sorry about the language, but go ahead, miss. Okay, she's on a different mode, but
Huh?
I was about to say, normally you say the last line.
We'll say it again and I'll say it.
I was like, man up, woman up, face up, checking
Don't
on
be a
mental.
fuck up.
Yeah, there you go. But anyways, guys, see you later, and you guys have a good night. So thank you for staying as long with us. So thank you very much.
Very John.
So we're gonna close.
I'm gonna tell
Okay.
him that.
I'm gonna close this one too. So see you guys later.
Me, it's